morning, Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So it's Saturday, we're working on using up scraps and things. Got hundreds of 12, well not literally hundreds, but I've got about 70 12 by 12 pads and loads of 6x6, not many 8x8. And so what I decided to do is, I've got this punch and you can put strips of paper in 2.5 inches, 2 inches and 1.5, and you get this. So you can make nice pretty tags. But what I thought of doing was doing strips of paper and, you know, doing it at the both ends. That's smaller, I think that's the 2-inch, and then folding it into like a tag book. And this is what I've done. So this one is 2.5 strips wide by 12 strips long, and all I did was I just folded the first one where I wanted it and then put the next one round, and I alternated them because this paper was white on the back, so there's plenty of journaling space there, and I just sort of like layered them up, staggered them, and then just put little embellishments on them and labels and photographs. And this is a little bit steampunkish, but there's pretty ladies and butterflies and pearls. This one again, I've used some bottle tops, some steampunk metal corsets, but then I've decorated them with bits of lace that I've got left, stamps, labels, lace, just loads of labels, clocks, again another steampunk corset, and then a heart. And I thought they were quite nice. So this one I stapled, and the bits that I cut off there I put on the top. This one I just punched holes through and I put some twine through, and I thought they were quite nice because I will put one of these in my ideas journal. And what I'll do is I'll probably put this one in and I'll write on the back you know, 4 strips, 12 by 2.5. And what I was thinking of doing was putting this in one of these pages. Now I have got probably that one, and I have got some offcuts left, and what I was thinking of doing was doing like a belly band, you know, just to sort of like slot it in. That one's had a key cut out of it, which is fine. So you can stick that in and you can slot it in, and then what I'll do is I'll decorate the page. I'll probably put a side punch on that and do that. I have more of this paper, so I could put a strip down there. But then what I've got is I've got the idea, you know, of what it was. If I wanted, I could put a strip of paper there that says tag book, 4 12-inch strips by 2.5 inches, cut with the tag punch. So basically that's what we do. This one I might put in my tartan hearts, although I have got one there that I want to put. We're going to make one from the tartan hearts. So there. And as much as that is busy, it goes okay on busy papers as well. So you can put these anywhere. So it's an ideal way of using up some of your scrapbooks. So what I did was I got some craft card. It's not heavyweight card. It's probably about 160 GSM, and I printed some of the Tartan Hearts digitals. So if you've only got digitals and that's what you want to do, you can print them on white paper, cream, you know, white card, cream card, craft card, like what I've done. And then, but this one, so this one's a 12, sorry, this one's a 12 inch, this one is a 10 inch, so you can see the difference. And this one that I started, and I put these closer together, and I don't think I'll have them as close because I've got 4 there, so I think on the next one I'll use 3 strips and I'll have them spaced out like these, but I quite like that. And that probably will, well, yeah, it'll probably come to there anyway. I think I've got 2 here, and I think I'm going to use this one. I've already used a busy one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'm going to cut 3 2.5 inch strips. So there we are, we've got that, and I've got that bit left, so if I wanted to put a 4th one in, but that one you can use as little pockets. And if you wanted, you could even do 3 strips that way, because an A4 paper is 8 1/4, so you get 2.5, 5. Yeah, you'd get 2.5 strips, and the an A4 is 11 3/4, so that's a 12, so it probably would come to there. So you could do it that way, and we might, if I've got time, we might do one like that. So now I do understand that not everybody has that punch that I've got. Not everybody has that, but you can mimic it. You can mimic it. So what I'm going to do is on the back of here, I'm going to take my ruler and find the middle. Oh, my poor little dog's coughing. So there we are, 2.5. So just let me get a pencil. She's getting old, and she's 13. She's getting a little bit senile as well. Which is quite funny because she keeps forgetting she's had a treat. But she forgot that she was frightened of fireworks, so we didn't have any shaky, stressed out dog. Right, so what I want is I want a circle, and I think maybe that is a little bit too... We'll try it. Let me have a look. What have I got? I've got some circle punches here. Circle. Probably, let me have a look at that one. That's roughly about the right size. So what I'm doing is they've got little bits on them, so I'm putting that right in the middle, and I'm going to draw around it like that. Don't have to draw right the way around it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bigger circle, and I'm just matching. These have got like little edges on them, and I'm going to match that up with the middle. Oops. And then draw there. So you can see I've got an arc there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut round. It won't look like the one that I've cut out with the punch. That'll be very similar. And this way, because when you cut it with the punch, you lose a bit of your edging. So I won't lose any of the edging. And there we are. So what I'm going to do here is do the same with that one. So I will speed this up because you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rub this pencil out. And if you wanted to, you could do an extra, you know, bit cardboard, an extra bit of cardboard, and use it as a stencil for other projects. Nope, I've got bits of ribbon and all sorts stuck on here. And there we are. Yeah, I've got a little bit sticking out there, but never mind. We'll just trim that down. So these are the ones I want that way, and that's the one I want that way. Okay, so that's the way I want it. Okay, so we'll start with this one first. Yeah, I've folded it, but I'm folding it again. So again, that looks about right. And all you're doing is you're just breaking. I mean, this is craft cards, quite hardy. And then we'll put that one in. And fold it again. That's because I made these yesterday and I didn't do my video straight away. Silly me. And then I want that one like that, roughly. Yep, perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink round them. Again, I'll speed this up. Alright, so it was Memento's espresso truffle I used. And put them back in there, and there we are. So now you can see kind of the definition around the edges. And I quite like that one. So what I normally do is I staple them, but with this one I'll do the and I've got a crocodile, and it's got two hole punches. It's got a 1/16 and it's got a 1/8 and a 3/16. And then what I do is I put that in there. Pull that out, and I just guess and level it up. Put that back in. I think what we might do is we might put some split pins in. I've got some split pins here. I think I've got split pins. No. That's just total grommets. The split pins are here, and I'm going to use the thick ones because I like the metallic look it gives. I have got thinner ones, I've got smaller ones, and I used the smaller holes so they would have fit in, but I quite like this. Gives a slight industrial look. And you can do the same with the hole punch. You might not get all your papers in, but you can do them bit by bit. But what you would need to do is you'd need to poke like a hole through, a pokey tool hole through the whole lot, and then take them out individually and put them under your hole punch. Or, you know, if you've got one of these Fiskars punches, it might not go through the whole lot, so you can do them individual. But that, I quite like that. After my wee getting mixed up, and I'm just Seeing that the wee creases that are recreased are just ending up being the creases for opening this little tag book. And so we've got nice journaling space. So what I want to do now is I want to put a nice heart on there. I've got some punches. I've got key, I've got a little tag, and I've got a heart. And it was just what I decided to use. So I think I'll go for a brown paper heart. We'll have a look, see what it looks like. That's maybe just a bit too small, but I don't think I have a bigger heart than that. I would need to cut round it, but I do have these that I cut out of my spinner tags that I can maybe see. I didn't throw these away because I thought maybe I would use them. I mean, they're and there we are. So we've got that. I'm just going to fold it in half and just give it a little trim round. Just make it a little bit smaller. Slightly different shaped heart, but I like it. Put the scissors out the way, otherwise I'll end up stabbing myself. And again, I'm going to ink round this. I'm just going to have a look, see if I've got some little word labels. What's this one? Flourish. You are enough. That sounds quite good. Again, we'll ink round this. Put that to one side and put that over there. Now what else do I want? Do we want a little bit of lace on one side of the heart? I like to mix the, you know, the kind of the industrial look with a little bit of feminine lace and things like that. Yes, I think we will. Right, just give me 2 seconds. Right, okay, that's me back. That was my husband on the phone. He's at the doctor's. So what I did with that lace was I cut the little strip off and I put the lace right the way around the heart. And I'm just going to pop it down there so it's hanging over the edge of there a little bit. Oh, would help if I glued all the rest of it, wouldn't it? So I've used Trimmets on the lace, that's fabric glue, and art glitter glue on there, and I'm going to put a little tiny bit of Trimmets under this because I've curved it round the edge of the heart. It's wanting to curl up a little bit, and I don't want it to curl up too much. So we'll just put little dobs of, and there we are. So I inked round the heart, I've inked round this, and I think we're going to have that there. So again, I'm just going to use art glitter glue on this. And the little brown heart that I cut out, I'm going to put that one on as well. I started inking round it. And we'll put that there. I could have put a nice red heart if I'd wanted to. And we'll just pop that one just above there. And there we are. So then you've got that one. You've got one for journaling on. You've also got those bits for journaling on. And then we've got, and I think we'll put a nice, I've got some little photographs here. I think we might have that lady. No, we won't. I think we'll have that lady. This one's more old-fashioned. So I'm and these are just little mini cabinet cards. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open that up like that so you can see what I'm doing. Now we've got love letters on this one, so I think we'll put that one there. And I'm just going to have got some of this black lace. Just have a look at this. No, not black lace, I don't like it. We've got some pearls. I think we might have a little bit of tartan. This is, it was wrapping ribbon that I got. So I'm just cutting it across there, and I'm not particularly wanting too much of the blue in, so what I'm doing is I'm covering that with that. It's not blue, it's green. Or do I want the green? Oh, decisions. I think I want the green. And I think I'm going to put it at an angle. Now, because it's wrapping ribbon, it's practically plastic, but it's, I'm just going over it to stop it from fraying because it is awful for fraying. So I'll just go over it with a little bit of a, so I'm going to put it at an angle, but I think I want some lace as well, so just give me 2 seconds. Do I want some of that lace? I'm going to get some different lace. Right, I've got some of this. So I think we'll have a little bit of this lace. And I'm going to muddy it up a bit, yep. So we'll just cut that off like that. It's going to go that way. And I'm just dirtying it up a bit with the I think that go. And again, I'm using Trimmit's glue, and we'll just pop that on there. And I'm just going to carry on using trim it. You can use fabric tack or 3-in-1, even glitter glue will stick ribbon down. But fabric glue doesn't tend to soak into the fabric. You know, sometimes when you put ribbon down with normal glue and it soaks through. Well, you don't tend to get that with fabric glues, so if you're not that bothered. And do we want some pearls? I think we will. And these are just, it's like you buy it on a ribbon, flat back pearls. And I just cut them off in sections and just keep little bits on my desk to use. So I'm not putting it on the photograph, I'm just putting it up. And I'm just going to see where I need to cut it off. I think I need to cut it off there. So if we use a butterfly, those 3 will go on the butterfly. And those pearls will sit nice there. And then we want a nice little seam flourish. No, I'll keep taking that one out, flourish. There it is again. I'm going to put it up there because I keep taking it out. Silly thing. Believe. But first coffee, of course I talk to myself sometimes. I need expert advice. I quite like that. I like these free let me have a look. Got some more. Blessings are everywhere. That's quite nice. Love is the flower you've got to let grow. I'm sorry, did I just roll my eyes out loud? Kindness is contagious. I think I'm going to go with blessings are everywhere. So what I need is my bigger scissors, because I will cut this smaller, and it's on a, it's printed off at a slight angle. And I'm cutting between the blessings and R, and I'm going to put that up there. And we put that a little bit over there. And that there. If I can lift that up, I'm going to re-put that down again. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this over there. So it's going to go over the pearls a bit, but that's fine. I'm going to put that further down. And we're going to stick that off the edge a little bit. So it's going over the, it's fine, it's fine. If you wanted, you could put another bit of card under that bit, but I'm not bothered. So we've got our, and there you can see bits of it, so it looks nice when you're looking at it. So then we've got this one. And I'm just wondering what we're going to put on this one. Now I've got a nice tartan bow. I think, yeah, it needs ink drowned. I think we'll put the tartan bow there. I'm going to use another photograph. I think we'll use that one. We've got a gothy girl here. Another gothy girl. Do you know what? I think I might use that one. No, I'm going to use that one. She's like an Audrey Hepburn. I quite like her. I like that one as well. In fact, I think we might use that one. Okay, so again, I'm going to ink round, because this was printed on photograph map paper. And thinking of having that like that, which looks kind of nice. Quite like that. Of course, I talk to myself, I need some expert advice. Oh, I'm gonna have that one. In fact, we've got some Scottish ones here that come with the tartan heart. So let me have a look at this, see what we've got. We might have one of these. Braw means excellent or pleasant. I think we'll have that one. And if you look at them, they are so they have got a slight beige background that makes it look like a label. However, it's got raggedy bits of tartan behind the label, and that's what I've been using. I've been cutting around these raggedy bits of tartan. You don't have to you just move your, got a straight edge there. So some of this is it's Scottish kind of slang, braw, you know, so some young boys will go, oh, she's braw, and it just means nice, pleasant, excellent. You know, if you're looking at something and you think, oh, that's excellent, it's braw. So if you ever hear a Scots person say it's braw, it means they like it. Took me a long while when I moved up here to get used to the language. Where I come from, when when you buy anything, it gets put in a bag. Where in Fife, where I live, it's called a poke. And when I was only in my 20s, and I'd gone to a little ironmonger's shop to buy some hooks and eyes and things for hanging my curtains. So the old man asked me if I wanted a poke. I thought he was being very rude and just about burst into tears, because obviously I was quite young, and And it was my friend that had lived here for a while, you know, she sort of like nudged me and went, "You mean a bag, you idiot." Because she was from the same, because she saw my face and she thought I was, you know, she knew I was kind of not sure what he was saying. I mean, he was, I didn't think he was being rude, but it was just, it just scared me a little bit. And now I understand what they're talking about. Okay, so put that there. And do I want do I want some lace hanging from that? Yes, I think I do. So I think we'll again dirty this up a little bit. And we'll put that there. I'm just wondering if I want a little bit of this as well. Right, I'm going to put a bit of this down first. But I am using it all gathered up. So this is going to hang off. This. Yep. And we'll put that there. And I'm just gluing the middle of that. And I'm just thinking, do I want some pearls on the bottom of that? Yes. And we'll just put this, I'm just going to put this along the very edge of here. And there we are. And what did I do with those? There they are. We're going to put them on the ribbon. Yes, I think we will. No, I think what we might use is, do we want to taint it? No. No, 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 no. No, I think we'll leave it at that. So then that's three pages. And if you wanted, you could, you know, do the rest. Leave the tops for, or just do, you know, the tops of these, but I would prefer to leave them blank, because obviously then they'll sort of like keep hitting off that, so you're best off with a blank one on that one. But yeah, that's kind of nice. 2 at 2.5 and 1 at 2 1/4, which is fine, but I am going to use this sponge just for ease. I've showed you how to get the same effect. So again, okay, so I think we'll put the smaller one on the outside. So I think it's going to be, I think that's it. And this one, so it's the middle one you do first. Here we are. And I'm not sure I want that one. I think I might only have that many and just take that off. Right, let me get this sorted, otherwise it's going to keep annoying me. So we'll just burnish it because it will stay. Might make a little pocket out of it. And there we are. And also you can use a ribbon slider. So I think what I might do is I'll try and punch the whole thing together. Just going to move that. And burnish that down. And put that there. That was a little bit harder, so you could do that separately, and I think I've bought some ribbon. This is Stuart Tartan, and this is it Flower of Scotland? I think this one. Yeah, it's similar to Campbell. No, Campbell Tartan's a little bit darker, but it's got yellow in. So I think that's my husband outside. He's on the, sounds like he's on the phone. This is just a little bit of off cut. And we'll cut that off. Okay, right, my husband's just come in, just a second. Okay, that's me back, my husband came in. So what I am going to do is I'm going to staple that as well, and then just turn them over like that. So you can put any, you know, you could even do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch if you wanted. And then I think what we'll do with this one is we'll make this a little pocket and we'll just put a little tag in it. So I'll decorate this off camera, but it will be shown on the, you know, when I post this to Facebook, it will be shown on Facebook. And I've put too much glue on, as per usual, Julie. I should have put it on that side. So then what I would do is I should have really inked these, but I can ink them. And once the ink's on, so I will decorate these offline, as I say. And I hope you get something out of this. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.